Hi everyone, thank you for watching Certified Supplier Initiative Ningbo Factory Tour. Certified Supplier Initiative was launched by China Toy and Juvenile Product Association. As you know, we evaluate toy and baby products based on 5 criteria. So product safety, safety assurance, specified standards, self-export capability and social responsibility to help you find the most reliable partner in China. So today we are here in Ningbo. Ningbo is a very famous hub for toys and baby products. To give you a more thorough understanding, we're going to visit one of the certified suppliers called Ningbo, Paulinda Company Limited. So this is the factory, is specializing to produce different kinds of baby products, including most likely lime and dough, etc., etc. So if you follow me, we're going to go inside this factory and explore more. Paulinda is an innovative toy manufacturing enterprise with focus on R&D and production of children's educational toys. It was established back in 1999 in Ningbo City, Zhejiang province. Looking back on the 22 years of experience, Paulinda is committed to providing happy childhood and inspirational educational experience to children worldwide. Devoted in this commitment, Paulinda has independently designed around 50,000 educational toys and learning toys for kids worldwide, and they are sold in more than 70 countries around the globe, and their main markets are Europe and the USA. Alright, now we are coming to the manufacturing center of Paulinda, where you will see how the educational toys are being made in the production line. So let me tell you this as well. Standard production process and strict quality management systems are one of the most important criteria for certified suppliers. As I was explained, all raw materials used are naturally degradable, bio-based, without any pollution. These materials are ideal for making the toys. More importantly, they're indeed environmentally friendly. And because of the advanced technology, as I was told, Paulinda using, all of their products are now boron-free. Now again, they mentioned that they have moved the production line to more distant places because of the environment, to protect the environment, and they keep some of the basic production lines here, production machines here, so that to fulfill the works, the demands from the customers. And also, very important point I need to mention that most of actually all of the materials they use for the products are imported from the developed countries. Alright, now we are standing in one of the production lines of Paulinda. So let me tell you this, at the moment Paulinda has 70 workers in their office and around 200 workers in the production lines. Paulinda has 300 square meter office space in the center of Ningbo city, and also 15,000 square meter production space in Maoshan industrial zone in Ningbo, and 35,000 square meter factory space in Hubei. So all decoration follows the standards of factory audit requirements, obviously, and also currently Paulinda factory has the production plant, filling plant and packaging plant. As you can see, different purposes, different plants for different purposes. And obviously I need to mention this, all the products, modeling products here, they are in compliance with the EU's stringent borax content. As you can see here, the workers are very careful in weighing the product's weight using these special scales, and they are all wearing the masks to follow the instructions here in the work environment. The production line is separated for different purposes, and this is for the foams here, as you can see. And workers know what they're doing 100%, and they are, as you can see, they are really well trained. Let's just see how these molding foam products are being wrapped in this machine. So these lovely ladies, they're putting the molding foam products on the line here. They go through the plastic wrapping stage here, and then from the wrapping stage, as you can see, let me get one of these. They are in loose package, okay? They are just wrapped loosely. And then later on, they pass through this hot environment, and then at the end of the line, you get this very tightly wrapped product. Very impressive. All right, now we are in Paulinda's quality testing lab. As you can see here, there are in total 5 chemical engineers working who are responsible for the daily checks of the products. As you know, these products are like, playing mold and the slime. This might have a microorganisms, so that's why these tests are being carried out and they are safe before they're sold to the market. So as you can see, there are like pH test, and this is like UV sterilizer, and you can see here there's a mildness test, and there's a mixer, and you can also have here the different machine for humidity test, viscosity test, as I was introduced. And also this lab, I need to mention that this lab is not only for testing, it is also used for developing different formulas for new products, etc. And also this machine is very important as well. It is the extreme temperature minus 40 degrees test. So products basically put there and see how they react in extreme temperatures. And this is where you can see that Paulinda takes it very, very seriously, testing the products before they are passed on to the third-party labs for independent testing. All right, now we are in the final testing office of Paulinda. So to this office, basically all the products come, and these employees here very carefully test the products for the final time, making sure everything is correct, everything is working, everything is up to the standards, required standards by the exported markets. But of course, if there is any mistake they find, they return the faulty products back to the workshop so that they have to be fixed or redone again. So as you can see here, this worker's working on the products. Here on the table you can see he's carefully observing the packaging, making sure there are no issues at all. And this lady going through the documentation, following the data is correct, and there are no mistakes. So obviously all these employees, they have different jobs, different tasks to follow, so that there are no mistakes at the final testing stage. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I invited Linda, the founder of Paulinda, to give us a tour of Paulinda's showroom. Hi, Linda, once again.
Hi.
Thank you very much for joining me in this tour.
You.
And yeah, please, can you take us around and show us some of the products in the showroom?
Of course, sure.
All right, so let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, beautiful design.
Thank you so much.
Right, lovely kitchen.
You can come here.
Right. Great.
Okay, so
shall we
here.
grab a basket?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Take this one.
All right. Great. So, where shall we start from?
Okay, well, so here, this one I would
Okay.
like to suggest to you.
All right.
And you can see this one, we call it Recycle Art and Play with Nature. And this range of the products, actually, we designed it during our coronavirus of last year time. And you know that during the, while we are staying at home, and a lot of people create a lot of garbage. And you can see this one, we make it from the drinking bottle. Yeah.
Wow, impressive.
Thank you. And they also, you can see like many things, for example, like drinking milk box, something like this. And I when you stay at home, like especially during this coronavirus time, and then it's like you create too much garbage, and if you can save this garbage and change them into the art, that will be great. So this is coming from this idea.
Wow, good idea.
Thank you. And play with nature. This item play with nature because you see that when you lock down in the house and you cannot move out to the garden, and then children dream to see the green seed stuff, like flowers. That's the reason, we try to make something like this.
Wow, yeah. Using the,
Yeah.
okay, already existing products.
That's
yeah.
right.
Wow. Impressive.
Thank you very much. And also you can see we make this one crystal glue. We put the wheat in the middle.
All right. So children can design this themselves by getting this, or
Yeah, yes, right. You see, for every product, like we get a instruction manual in the back side, and you get all the accessories what you need in the box, and the children just follow the instruction and create by themselves.
Wow. Yeah, that's a learning,
Thank
experience. Great
you.
one. Great.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on. All right.
Let's go. We have this showroom because when customer coming from the overseas country, they also always want to understand like what item you have. We right now, Paulinda, we have about like 60,000 SKU items.
Wow.
So it's plenty of a big range of the products. So we need to have a showroom to explain to our customer.
Right.
Here I want to introduce to you because this is a very good selling item. What we are doing. Can you help me?
Sure.
Okay, so you can see that we get this we call it like high tech, and we have like a wooden paddle. Everybody knows that wooden paddle, all the children know how to build up. But after you make a wooden paddle, what more you can do, So and then we use our compound to stick on the surfaces, and then to make them into the real life. Let me show you how to work.
Wow. It's not just a wooden toy anymore. It looks like almost like a real, 3D toy, right?
Yes, right. Because we need to put it in the floor, but now I just stand in the hand like this.
It's got batteries as well.
Battery.
Wow.
Yes.
It moves.
The most. So if you make a toy and it's not only putting on the table, you also can make it into the moving, so make children feel more confident and feel more like, oh wow, it's more nicer. And also for this kind of items, it's very easy for children to make for younger children, and inside there is a plastic. So what children need to do, just need to use our material to cover it on the surfaces, so it's easy for them to create.
All right.
Put this one here.
Wow. Great one. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's move. What do we have here?
Here I also want to introduce to you is wonderful products. We have sold a lot here. You can see that for girls they always like to dream in something. I can do it by myself. Okay, actually this item is coming from my dream. It's true. It's really true.
Wow.
One day I wake up in the morning, so I called my designer. I said, okay, well, can we do something to use? Because my daughter loves my jewelry, like my pearl jewelry. So I said, okay, can we do something with glue and pearl jewelry? And they can DIY their own modeling pearl. So you can just mix with the pearl and glue together. After you do this, you create your own modeling pearl. Then what you can do, just let me take an example. For example, this one.
Wow,
The
necklace.
The necklace, yes.
All right.
You can see that the glue is transparent color. After drying in the air, the glue disappeared.
Wow.
You only can see that like a real, a real modeling pearl.
Wow.
Later,
Great
I can show you how to play with it.
Great
It's really
one.
funny to
Really
play with
good,
this one.
yeah.
Great.
I'm sure my daughter already experienced some of your products.
Next time, bring her
Yeah,
here.
sure, definitely.
I know you know that for all Paulinda products, we will not only design it and then put in the market. Before we send them into the market, we always send to the kindergarten here and the school here, and let the children to try first. If sometime it can be failed because we think the designer think it's good and they maybe it's nice products, but actually sometimes it's like. Some children cannot do it. If, for example, like you have 40 children in the class in China, if 30 of them can do, we always say it's perfect. So that's the reason we put it in the market.
Right. So majority should like it.
Yes, right. And here you can see that these are all the items that from Paulinda and they from many years ago. Like we start from this kind of range, and you can see like we have this robot and also like a lot of animals and like many different items.
Right. Very beautiful.
Thank you so much. We also do like a girl range and the boy range. So and our price level is like below 50 cents, and from $50 to $1 and $1 above $1, $1.50, $2, $2.50. Yes, so something like that.
All right. So yeah, here we go, guys. If you want to explore, see the products, you have to come to the showroom of Paulinda.
Maybe we can I will show you something like
sure.
to play with.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes,
Let's go.
So here
how
I would
you
like
do
to
it.
introduce you for like this super doll is our first compound.
Yeah. Wow.
Try it.
Wow.
Don't worry, touch it. So for the advantage for our material, which is that firstly, we can do borax free, no borax at all.
Okay.
And then secondly, if it's dry in the air, because sometimes children while they're planning, they can leave the material in the air, it's getting dry. So how to do? And we don't want to waste them, right? So we just need to add water, can use again.
Okay. So it's reusable once it's dry.
Reusable.
Okay, great.
This is the super doll, and then different from this one, the one in the market. For example, we get something. This one, they take it from the market. You can see the difference.
All right.
Yeah. And when you add the water, it's very sticky to the hand.
Yeah.
And when you add water here, you can't reuse again. So this is the biggest difference. And this one is modeling foam.
The one you stuck on a dinosaur.
Yes, right.
earlier,
Yes, right.
Yeah. It's
Touch
kind
it.
of a cover.
And this one, the difference from our Paulinda modeling foam different from the market, which is that from the market, the glue and the foam can separate easily. But sometimes you can see the glue in the bottom. But for our Paulinda products, you can see
great quality.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. So now I can show you this modeling pearl, which I'm very proud of, from my dream.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a dream for any girl out there.
I will show you this magic.
Right.
So you see that for the pearl, it's like just like plastic piece.
This is a glue, right?
This is a glue, yeah. So what we are going to do, just mix this glue with the pearl. There are a few ways to do. One way, we just dig the glue into the jar. For example, now like this.
All right.
So what we're going to do is just stick here.
Oh, okay.
So now that's it.
So you can make a shape, right?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
This glue, I think, already in my showroom, maybe almost I think more than 2 years.
Okay.
But you can see it doesn't stick to your hand.
All
the glue.
right. Wow. So you've got the shape now. I mean,
Yes.
you can play around, right?
Yeah, and you can make a ball. You can design any shape you want, and
Okay.
add the accessories, make your own jewelry. So
Right.
after the glue dries in the air, now you can see there is glue. But after the glue dries in the air,
It disappears.
disappear,
Wow.
became transparent.
Amazing.
So I love this item very much, and the customers they have a lot of demands from the market.
Wow,
This one. So this one actually, this is the last item I'm going to introduce, and we have this one. Sometimes children they dream to have their own jewelry. For example, when I was young, I like to do that, even though we have very limited toys. But for this one, the good thing is that we had a glue here, and then we get a tray, you see, and for the shape, and then you can put a glue here, and now the magic come. You put it here, you had a click, the light on.
All
So
right.
why we have this clamshell. So when you open this one, because if you get the UV light here, if the UV light directly on the children's eyes, it's very dangerous for them.
Sure.
But when you have a clamshell here, and when you close, so children cannot see the light. And then if by mistake they open it, you see?
Oh, it turns off.
Yes, right.
Really
But
good.
how long it's going to keep like this and to change the glue into the solid figures? So 3 minutes.
Okay, only 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes later, the light off.
Right.
Children just open it and take it out, and that's it.
All right.
So you can create your
Amazing.
own DIY toys or jewelries.
Really great. Yeah, I really love them. Very
Thank you.
educational, inspirational experience, guys, for the children.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
for
much.
providing all these experiences to the kids.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you too.
Thank you.
All the certified suppliers attach great importance to product quality, functionality, and aim at bringing out superior product quality and competitiveness and competitive prices and to the diversified international market. All the products comply with international safety standards such as EN71, ASTM, F963, etc., etc. As you can see in my behind here on the wall, you can see the examples of the certificates Paulinda has. So let me show you one by one. So this is a test report for the products you can see, and this is a ISO 9001, very important ones here BSCI, for the employee care certificate, and the CCC from China. And in a bigger scale, you can see here ISO 9001 again, and very important test report here, assessment report actually, from Universal Studio, and CCC again from China. So as you can see, when potential clients and companies, when they come to Paulinda's offices, when they come to the showroom, they can actually see the certificates by themselves, and see the products by themselves, touch them, feel the quality, and see these products are actually up to the standards, and they fully comply with the client's requirements and then demands. So this is what Paulinda presents to you. Looking back to the 2 decades, Paulinda has learned a lot from international toy giants, and they have 3 designing teams. Now we are in the packaging design and graphic design office. So let me introduce. In total, in this office, there are 8 workers. On my right, there's a packaging design team. On my left, there is a graphic design team. So from these 8 people, most of them, they are committed to the company since the beginning. So for example, 3 of them have worked more than 15 years, and 2 of them worked for 10 years. So that shows that great commitment to the company. For example, this lovely lady here, she is the director of the graphic design team, and she has been here with Paulinda for more than 15 years. And as you can see, these designers are well trained, and they are working very hard to come up with different and beautiful designs. Second designing team is a 3D modeling designing team. So we are standing right here in this office, as you can see. This is the 3D modeling design team once again, which means that these people, designers, they use their hands to come up with 3D models basically. And they have 5 designers total in the team, and 4 of them are senior designers, which means they grew up with the company together. They've got so much experience that they are informed about all characteristics and the details of the existing products of Paulinda. That means that they can turn any idea or the concept into vivid pieces of art basically. So as you can see here, they are coming up with their own ideas, putting together the clay and the materials, and making the product so that they can go to the approval and be mass produced later on. Paulinda is a BSCI certified company. It means that they care about the employees. So as you can see, we are standing here in a lovely kitchen, canteen for the employees, in a very beautiful environment, designed like a home. It feels already like a home. So it's not a working environment, but it's a commitment for the employees as well, to keep them here, to give them this cozy environment. The design reminds of one's home basically. In the canteen, there are around 20 seats. They can enjoy meal, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and then have a strong cup of coffee or tea, whatever their preference is. And behind the canteen, there is a yoga and dance studio facing the street with a lovely, beautiful view from the 20s floor, and it's quite inspirational for people who are tired after work, can relax, enjoy, and do their lovely activities, yoga or dance. And overall, Paulinda provides really good care for the employees. As you can see, it's like a home for their employees. If you want to see where work and relaxation join together, you have to come to Paulinda. As you can see, we're sitting in this beautiful garden on 20th floor. It's called Sky Garden. Paulinda has this stunning atmosphere here where people come and enjoy during the work, before work or after work, and relax a little bit, talk about their works and discuss everything. And also, as you can see here, in a beautiful traditional set, Chinese tea set, they can have a very strong cup of tea and talk about life, work and everything else. Cheers! Thank you very much, Linda, for the great introduction. I had a great pleasure being here, and yeah, I can see the action with my own eyes. So I'd like to first, thank you, and then take this opportunity to ask you a couple of questions, please. Sure. So first of all, before we go to the questions, can you give a little bit introduction about yourself? I know that you are the founder of the company, but to the audience, please.
Thank you. I'm in this business already for 24 years. In Paulinda, 22 years, because we start from 1999. And actually, I have 2 children, and I really love to create the toys for the children. And every time when my son or my daughter, they try to play with the toy, what I create, and they can make them feel more confident and they feel more happy. And then I will feel like, oh, I'm the most happy person in the world. So that's it.
Thank you. So very important next question is going to be, can you tell us what are the important parts when developing a new product, please?
Well, it's a very good question. Let me think. Firstly, I think that the most important is not to think about profits. Either manufacturing, if you're thinking a lot about how much money you can earn and how to cut down your cost and to make more profit. If you're only thinking this way, and then the product, I think, cannot be a good project or cannot be alive into the market. So every time we try to think about create a material compound or make something new in the market, so every time what we think is the most important is what the children need and what our product can bring to them, what we can make their life, what can we change their life, and how to make them feel more confident, how to make them feel more happy, how to let them enjoy. So I think this is very important. Thank you.
Thank you. And yeah, that's a great answer, obviously, and a great learning point as well for the customers. So next question is going to be, where do you see Paulinda in the future? What are the plans? Can you talk about that for a moment? Okay.
Okay, let's say 5 years plan, okay? I'm a woman, I only can think short time. As you know, I really care a lot about our brands. And for Paulinda brand, we start from 1999. So we have worked for a long time. So I think that for 5 years plan, I can divide it into 2 different parts. One, I want to make our Paulinda brand continually make Paulinda brand more stronger, because it's an international brand. So I want all our distributors can feel happy, and they help them to build up their business more and more better, let's say it this way. So this is for Paulinda brand. But in the same time, as you see that we have, this is my icon in China. So his name is Xiao Yi. We start from last year. I really want to create Xiao Yi. I want to grow him, and I want to make Chinese brand more stronger, and they also can bring more and create or bring more nice toys to China domestic market.
Great.
So to help our Chinese children as well.
Wow.
So this is my plan.
Great. I hope you will achieve all this plan, and we're expecting as well better improvements and developments, and looking forward to. So we can give you another visit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and really appreciate it. And before we say goodbye, I would like to turn to the audience and say that if you have any queries or would like to contact Paulinda, you can directly get in touch with them, or else you can get in touch with China Toy and Juvenile Product Association. We will put you in direct contact with Linda's company. So, ladies and gentlemen, Paulinda, thank you very much for following this video. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.